Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about building your Stan Store sales page. Now, I have multiple digital products now that have different sales pages, so I'm going to go over all of them and kind of show you what I've done and why I have done them. So, first you're going to go to My Store, you're going to click on that, and then when you're adding a new product, you're going to click on Add Product. But today I'm going to be showing you my sales pages in order to teach you how to create your own. So, first ones first was my first ever digital product. I'm going to go to the checkout page, and then you'll see here on the right, this is where you're able to see what your sales page looks like on someone's phone. So that's a super useful feature, but I'm going to walk you through it on the left so that you can learn how to do it. Now, they have a new thing where you can generate it with AI. I have not done that yet, but it might be something to kind of figure out and learn if you want to do that. I will also say I tend to write them on a Google Doc or, anything other than the internet first, so that if for any reason this got lost, I have it saved somewhere else, and that's where I wrote it. So my first line is everything you need to know about becoming a UGC creator. So this, for your first line, would just let them know what they're going to be tangibly getting from your digital product. Now, I like to break my sales pages up and have some one-liners that are bolded just to kind of break the page up a little. And then you'll see down here that I have a number of creators that have purchased this from me now. So obviously I didn't have this at the beginning because when I first started, nobody had bought it, right? So that's something that you can add in as you go. But again, I have that bolded so that it just looks a little bit more, it grabs their attention a little bit more to let them know like, hey, 1,200 creators have purchased this from me. So next I go into what it includes. Now, my starter kit table of contents is really, really long because it's kind of like an encyclopedia almost. So for this, I kind of pulled my favorite things and what I thought people would be most interested in. And then I linked a video down below, you'll see right here, on the sales page telling them what was included. So that was kind of my workaround for that. And I'll show you right here. To add the video, you're going to want to go to promo video. And this is where I added that video. I literally just filmed it on my iPhone. I actually filmed it on Instagram and used a filter because I was insecure on how I looked that day. So that is where I added that. So let's go back to the checkout page. I also have this on every single digital product page that I sell, anything that I sell, even though I know that I have my terms and conditions, which I don't think it shows it on this one, but when it's in my actual store, they have to click on the terms and conditions. But I like to add this here as well, just to kind of remind people like, hey, because of digital products, once you receive it, there's no way for me to get it back from them if they decide they want a refund. So I just don't offer refunds altogether. So that is my sales page. You'll notice it is very short, sweet, and to the point. So let's go over and see my next one. So my next digital product was my digital product starter kit. So let's look at that sales page. So go to checkout page, that's where it is. So this one feels even shorter, honestly, and I loved this one so much. And like I said, I kept it short to the point. I highlight a few things for people, and I'm kind of talking about the outcome instead of what my digital product starter kit actually includes. So keep that in mind when you're writing your sales page. You're going to want to be talking about the outcome of your product. Now, this one also goes over, like I said before, the top maybe 5 things that are in the guide, and it's a little bit more broad. Now, I've had maybe 10 people ask me for the table of contents before, so I never created the video for that, but I did, again, due to the nature of digital products, refunds will not be given. And I think that's super important for you to add on all of your digital product sales pages. Now, my most recent digital product, which is why I actually refilmed this training for you guys, because I wanted to show you what a little bit longer of a sales page would look like. And this one's converting really, really well for me. So this one is for a live training. So the sales page at the bottom looks a little bit different than the other ones, but you'll notice on this one, I did a little bit of a longer sales page. So in the beginning, I did some storytelling. I talked about what I'd been doing for the last 6 months, and then I said what I didn't want. And then I go into telling them about how I learned all of this, right? And here I also add screenshots. So I don't know why the screenshots are not here on this sales page. They are definitely here. But for those, you literally just click the button right here and you add a photo to add an image. So on my new one, I literally used screenshots on my sales page to get my point across. But like I said before, my sales pages before, I've never done screenshots like this for the lower ticket items. So it was a really fun experiment to see this one converted really, really well. So just know that as you go and as you get screenshots from people, so these are all people saying that they were so excited to get it. I just copied and pasted all of those on an Instagram story and then saved the image and imported it to Stan. So super easy. I also did screenshots of my insights, right? Because I wanted people to kind of see the proof behind that. So as you start getting social proof and reviews and having proof in what you're doing, add that to your sales page for people. Again, I go and do another photo down there, just giving them the proof. And then at the bottom, I go into IG Growth for Sales, which is the name of the product. And again, I list out 4 different things that they're going to be getting from the training. I am a very firm believer in under promising and over delivering. If you over promise the world and then they come to, or they get your digital product, they come to your live training, they do a masterclass with you, and they leave feeling underwhelmed, you don't want that. You want people to feel like, hey, they're going to tell them the bare minimum that they are going to get. So when they get your product and it is 100 times more than what your sales page said, they're so freaking excited to get that from you. So that is the sales page. That is how I do it. It is very simple. Now I want to go in and create a new one, and let's generate one with AI and see what we get. Okay, so I created a new product really quick to kind of show you. And when I got to the page, this is the product description that I had. So I probably, if I were you, fill in a little bit of details about your digital product right here and then click the Generate AI button. Now, it took a few minutes. I'd say 1 minute actually to generate all of this. But now look at all these options that they have for you. I wouldn't say take them word for word, but it's a really great place to kind of get some ideas, maybe from some different wording on ways that you can talk about your product, but then infuse your personality into the sales page. I think the reason my sales pages do so well is because I talk as if I would normally talk. I write them from me. I don't have somebody else who literally is all proper write them. I write them as if I'm talking to someone and I'm explaining my digital product to them. So use the AI one to get rolling and see what converts. And then just know that you don't have to leave your sales page as is. After you've created it, you can always go in and edit it and update things and add things and see if different things convert better one way or another. I've tested so many different little tweaks out and I'm happy with where they're at now, but I could definitely go in and update them and add more things to them. So the key thing when you are done creating a sales page is hitting publish. If you don't, it will not go to your store. If you're not done yet, just save it as a draft. And then when you're ready, you can hit publish, but you don't want to lose all of the information that you've plugged in. So make sure that when you're done with your sales page, you hit publish.